Now, if you go riding on the national forest, you will be required on many places to have a spark arrestor, and also many places have a noise limit or sound limit. You shouldn't go over, usually it's 96 decibels. So get some aftermarket spark arrestor or aftermarket silencer. Usually I get FMF stuff on my bikes. RMZ I don't really take out on the national forest, so I just have the stock pipe on it. I usually take it on the private land on the trek, or I stay on private land where I live. But for KTMs and my other bikes, I have spark arrestors on them. It's I don't know, $150, $200, depends what kind of pipe you buy. And they never stopped me, they never checked it. I met rangers few times, so I've been never checked by them, but I have some friends that they actually had to pull over and push the bike because they didn't have a spark arrestor. That's a better case. If they really want, probably they can even impound your bike, and then you need to go and claim it later on. So it's better to have it be street legal. There is nothing to worry about. It's not that expensive, and you also feel better if I'm causing fire somewhere over here by me being ignorant to the rules. No, that wouldn't make me happy. So it's not a bad thing to stick to the rules and follow, what they say. Those rules are there for a reason. And last, very important part: where can you ride? You got a dirt bike, you're all excited, you want to go for a ride. So where can you ride? There are a couple places, as I said. First, you can stay on your land, on a private land. You can do as much riding as you want. That's in a private land. Then you can go on a private land of somebody's else properties. If you have some friends that will allow you to ride on their property, cool, you can go there. But also there are private properties that are designated for this kind of use, like all those treks and close race trails and things like that. So you can go there, you pay fee. Usually in California, over here around me, I pay somewhere from $25 to $30 per day, or you can get like a pass with 5 entries for $100. There are some, better prices if you buy in bulk, but usually it's around $30 for a day of riding, and that's quite a lot. Day of riding, you go there for a few hours, I guarantee you're gonna have enough, especially on the motocross track. You go hard, 20 minutes and you need to take a break. So $30 and you have full day of fun. The next would be to go on the national or federal land. Usually we have a lot of federal land and national land around where I live, so it's really easy for me to go and riding. I don't need to pay money to go riding. I'm really grateful for that. And I have a lot of trails that are actually designated for off-highway vehicles. And there are a few trails that are specially designated for dirt bikes. You won't be able to make them on an ATV or UTV or side by side. So I really have a lot of land like that around me. And I'm pretty sure in your state where you live, there are also some designated areas that are federal or national where you can go. If you have your bike registered, you have spark arrestor, and you're not too loud, then you can go and ride on those properties, on those, on the federal land. There is a really good website I found that I always check when I go to some new place, and I'll put it below in the description, and maybe also I'll put it on the screen. You guys can go and check it out. Click on your state, and then you can see a list of all the things. People are giving their opinion about those different places, and you can see how is the camping over there, how much money it costs, is it free, is it not free, what's the requirement, is it open or closed, things like that. It's very useful. The website is riderplanet-usa.com. Alright guys, that's about it for today. So hopefully this video will help you to get started and answer some basic questions you might have. If you have any other question, you can leave it below in a comment. And don't forget, whatever you do, stay motivated. See you guys later.